Before we begin, Bob and Mary would like to pause for a moment to remember those who can't be present here today, and those who are no longer with us, especially her mom and dad, Joan and Austin, and his mother, Rosie. We gather as a community of family and friends, feel ripples of excitement and tremors of joy as we celebrate the marriage of Bob and Mary. The world is filled with harmony, soaring birds, towering trees, brisk wind, animals of all kinds, each unique, each in relationship and harmony with the others. Bob and Mary have come to affirm their love for each other and enter into this beautiful tapestry of life. Marriage is a gift. Marriage is an opportunity for love to be learned. Marriage is a journey in which we as the travelers are faced with many choices and are responsible for these choices. Marriage is a call to servanthood. Marriage is a call to friendship. Marriage is a call to suffering. Marriage is not an event, but a way of life. Marriage involves intimacy in all areas for it to be fulfilling. Today, Bob and Mary, you come together bringing all of you to this marriage, all of your wonderful parts, all of your hurts and pains. You especially bring today all of your hopes and dreams for this marriage. In our conversation together, Mary, Bob shared that I knew you were the one for me. The minute I turned around, you were the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I went home and told my mother I met the woman I'm going to marry today. I knew right then, the more we danced and were together, you're a very caring person. We've had several friends go through cancer, and I really admire your being with everyone through the process. You're my entertainment. You do funny things. You come up with ideas, and I'm your sounding board and agree and disagree, and you even like one of my ideas once in a while. And Bob, Mary shared that I knew you were the one for me when we went to the nursing home and I saw how you cared for your mom. That's when I really knew. You accept all of my craziness and let me be me. You're supportive and caring, and if I go too far off, you bring me back. You taught me what it is really like to be in love. I'm a better person with you in my life. We are so much more together than as individuals, and even my kids agree with that. You both have tremendous faith in each other as you trust your future to the other's care. You have excellent reasons for believing you belong together, but you have no guarantees. Instead, you stand together about to accept on faith the challenge of creating the future together. You promise to be faithful to one another in big things as well as small. Your constant faith in each other will give form and substance to the beautiful hopes you have for your future. Unless you're an unusual couple, at times your marriage won't look anything like the vision you celebrate today. You may not feel much evidence of the love you now feel so keenly. At such a time, remember this moment. Remember the hopes and dreams that have been entrusted to your care. Marriage begins with a leap of faith that says, I will, before an unknown and unknowable future. Marriage is about being full of faith or faithful to one another. Faithfulness respects each other's ideas and feelings, keeps each other's secrets, guards each other's dignity, and honors each other in public and in private. Faithfulness is built from 10,000 minute acts of trust and trustworthiness. In such faith, you'll find the fulfillment of all the hopes and dreams you have today. Bob and Mary, have you come here freely without reservation to join together lawfully in marriage? If so, say, I have.
I have.
Before family and friends, I ask you to affirm your vows to each other as you enter into this marriage and begin to share all the joys of this new relationship, whatever the future may hold. Bob, do you take Mary to be your wedded wife, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, be faithful only to her for as long as you both shall live? Mary, do you take Bob to be your wedded husband, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, be faithful only to him for as long as you both shall live? May I have the rings? These rings are an outward and visible sign of an invisible truth which binds two hearts in one. As such, they're the symbols of the enduring and unending quality of the love which is now expressed between Bob and Mary. Bob, repeat after me. Mary, this ring I give you is my personal gift, my personal promise of love, trust, and pride that you are my wife. Bob, this ring I give you is my personal gift, my personal promise of love, trust, and pride that you are my husband. Roses are a traditional sign of love. Whenever we see a single stem rose, we're reminded of the human love shared between two people. Bob and Mary, as you prepare to give each other these roses, remember that they symbolize your love. In the future, when you wish to acknowledge your love because of some temporary misunderstanding, place a rose in your presence. Let the fragrance of the beautiful flower bring you back to this moment and remind you of the love you now share. Let this rose be the first gift you give and the first gift you receive as husband and wife. You may exchange roses. May you take on the world together with all your hopes and dreams. May you be each other's anchor in smooth or rocky seas. May you bend to the world's winds and brave its stalls and storms. May you find common ground in all its changing forms. May you cross stubborn boundaries and turn many a stone. May you find haven for your souls. May you have heart and home. And if some days are gray and some nights are long and cold, may you be each other's sun and moon as your destinies unfold. And should you lose sight of each other and start to drift apart, may you circle back by following the compass of your hearts. Bob and Mary, in the future, happy occasions will come as surely as the morning. Difficult times will come as surely as the night. To say the words, love and compassion is easy, but to accept that love and compassion are built upon patience and perseverance is not easy. Bob and Mary, inasmuch as you've declared your willingness to enter the state of marriage with each other, declare the same in the company of these witnesses. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, I pronounce you husband and wife. It's my pleasure to finally, after 10 years in the making, introduce you for the first time, Bob and Mary, as husband and wife. Bob, you may kiss your bride.